Hey guys, Eric here. What I have here is all of my 48 steelbooks so far. 48. I mean, that's a lot of movies and a few TV shows. Mainly one. I mean, I really do have Netflix, but let's be realistic here. Streaming services are becoming cable TV. How in the world did we get here? Physical media always matters, and that's a fact. Well then, shall we begin? Now, before we begin this video, I just need to make two clarifications. One, all I have here is the Ten Commandments. I did buy it, but I don't actually have it in my collection because this is actually a birthday present for my mother. Every year she loves watching this movie. And I was thinking that one day that ABC might actually no longer air this movie, so I decided to buy it for her. Now she can watch it anytime she wants. All we have here on the front is Moses, and on the back, Ramesses II. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong. Got a 4K feature film, 3 Blu-rays. The first 2 is the feature film, part 1 and part 2. And this one right here is actually the 1929 film, which I never heard of. I mean, oh, my mistake. 1923 film, which I never heard of it before. And right here is the full image of Moses closing the waves while killing all of the armies from Ramesses. And finally, I used to have a Predator Steelbook, but it's only on Blu-ray and not 4K UHD Blu-ray. So I went to the place called The Exchange at Wicker Park to sell it off. Now that's out of the way, shall we begin? Alright, first and foremost is Alita Battle Angel. This right here is the first ever steelbook I ever bought in my life. It's one of those movies that I got to have it on Blu-ray. And take a look at the inside. Hold on, what's that? 4K UHD Blu-ray, regular Blu-ray, and 3D Blu-ray. And take a look at the interior of this. Beautiful, isn't it? My next steelbook, the 40th anniversary of Alien. This is the egg on the front and a xenomorph on the back. And I'm telling you, of course xenomorphs are supposed to be looking like phallic. I mean, why not? And over here we got the 4K UHD Blu-ray and the Blu-ray. And take a look at the picture inside of it. My third steelbook, the Joker, including the iconic dance on the stairs. And I watched this movie like 3 times, and it's still good. 4K and the Blu-ray. And this is the full image of Arthur Fleck putting on makeup. Next up, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Remember those children's books? Yeah, it's got a movie adaptation. And there's just only the spider in the back. If you're arachnophobe. 4K and Blu-ray. Full image of the hugger. Creepy when I was a kid. My fifth one, James Bond's 007 Casino Royale in the Daniel Craig era. $4K and Blu-ray. And it's just the 007. That's it. Could have gone more creative for the interior, but oh well. Next up, Inception by Christopher Nolan. I only got 2 Blu-rays. I mean, one 4K and one special features Blu-ray. Wait. Was it like that when I opened this? Because I don't actually remember. And here's the full image. Amazing, isn't it? The 7th Steelbook, Shazam. I actually had a lot of fun watching this movie back in the theaters. Except shown on April instead of December, which is weird. We got Shazam in the back. Same as always. And also the full image, playing video games. The 8th Steelbook is Ghost in the Shell, the 25th anniversary. Also, it has this plastic covering, so if once I take it out, all this in the back. And what's inside a major? And here's the full image. This steelbook is one of those steelbooks that you actually wanted to have on your collection. And also, if you're an anime fan like I am, this is definitely for you. Here's the 9th steelbook that I have, Wonder Woman, also with a plastic slipcover. And here's the half of the shield. Well, full shield if you try to turn it around. $4K Blu-ray and a digital code that, let's be honest here, nobody should have a digital download, because once you purchased it or get a free copy of it, it might disappear, which means you don't own it. And here's the full image with Diana, Hippolyta, and 2 of the Amazon warriors. Incredible. The 10th Steelbook, Arrival, directed by Denis Villeneuve. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I have 1917, one on the front, and another different image on the back. Same discs. And here's a full image of the lone soldier. Man, when I saw this in theaters one time, wow. Very intense. Here we have my personal favorite action movie, based on the comic book, Dread, the 2012 remake of the god-awful 1990s Sylvester Stallone movie. It also has a plastic slipcover. And here's a full image of Dread. I am the law. Must have been a breeze living in Mega City 1. If you're a judge. The usual discs. And this is the full image of the interior. Boy, must have been a breezy day to be a judge. Now we have the Saw unrated cut on Blu-ray. Also has a slip cover. The TV. And all that stuff in the back. And here's Billy the puppet. And Dr. Gordon struggling. Two discs. And here is the full image. And YouTube, this is just showing the image of what's inside, what's the interior of the steelbook. So please, don't try me. Yeesh. I guess Dr. Gordon has a difficult time doing a surgery on himself, does he? Or amputation. Whatever it is. Alright, next up. A Quiet Place. Yeah. You have to be quiet because if they hear you, they hunt you. I really hate those death angels. Yep. That's it. Boy, it's gonna make a lot of dent in your wallet, does it? Alright, next one. Another Denis Villeneuve film, Sicario. Man, this is one of my personal favorite action movies. Oops. Right. Give me a sec. Alright. Here's the plastic covering. Ah, man. A little damage on the plastic. Here's the front. And in the back. Beautiful design. Two discs. And that's pretty much the map where the drug cartel's hideout was. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, our number 16th, Godzilla vs. Kong. The biggest match of the 21st century or the new millennium. Here it is on the back. Two discs. And here's the full image of Godzilla fighting against Kong in an aircraft carrier. Amazing. My 17th steelbook, the Snyder Cut. Here's the mother box. all of the 4 discs. And here is the full image of Wonder Woman, The Flash, Cyborg, Batman, and Aquaman. And boy, that movie was very long. But let's be honest here. If anyone can handle The Godfather Part 2, you can handle this. Or, unless you actually watch The Return of the King. Here's my number 18th and my second favorite comic book movie of all time, V for Vendetta. Here's V handing you a rose, as in farewell. And here's the full image of Evie, freeing from her chains of the totalitarian government that the real world are dealing with right now. And that movie is way more relevant to this day, including 1984, Brave New World, and Fahrenheit 451. All right, now we have Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Also with the slip cover. Here's the front and the back. Here is the full face of the T-800. Also with weapons. Two discs. And here's the full image. Boy, this guy just have a hard time living, right? About to create Skynet. Worst move ever. All right, next one, Zombieland. Oh yeah, and also it's damaged. Yeah. We don't want that in our collection now, do we? Here are the 2 discs, and there's nothing in it. Alright, now next up, Studio Ghibli film, The Tale of the Princess Kaguya, directed by Isao Takahata. Man, I remember seeing this in theaters. My god. The watercolor animation is gorgeous. I'm telling you. It is so gorgeous. You just couldn't close your eyes. Well, in the end, that movie made me cry. Not gonna lie. There's no images on the back. So now it's time to open it. Pamphlets. 2 Blu-rays and a DVD. And here is the tree with flowers. That is a beautiful image, I'm not gonna lie. Here it is, my personal favorite, Spirited Away. It's a very classic anime film. Hayao Miyazaki is 83 or 84 years old right now, and he's still the GOAT of animation. Here's a pamphlet, a Blu-ray, and a DVD. Oh. Boy. I don't know how much staff do we need that they actually need to clean that place up. But look at this. Beautiful, isn't it? All right. These two right here is a 2 feature. Numbers 23 and 24. The Godfather and The Godfather Part 2. These two are the cinematic classics. Well, the sequel is superior. Take a look at the back. I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Here they both are. Digital codes and 2 4K Blu-rays. Here's the interior image of the Godfather and The Godfather Part 2. Yeah, I didn't even get The Godfather Coda, The Death of Michael Corleone. Yeah, I just forgot to buy one. So yeah, that was actually my fault. Here's my 25th steelbook, Inglourious Bastards, written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. A reminder of them killing Nazis. All this. And here it is. The beautiful image. You know something, Yudovich? I think this just might be my masterpiece. Here it is. The Batman. I actually saw this in an early screening. The ticket cost like $26, but I used to have a T-Mobile Tuesday promo code, and I actually bought it for $2. Yeah. Crazy? Yes. But hey, cheap is better. Most of the time. And here is the front. With Robert Pattinson as Batman, with an awesome looking Batmobile. And here's the Riddler to the Batman. What kind of riddle is it? Digital code, 1 4K and 2 Blu-rays. And over here is the back image of the Batmobile. I mean, I really love the Tumblr from the Dark Knight trilogy. But this one has a killer look. Was it a Mustang in this? Because if it is, where can I buy one of those? I want it. Alright, next up, Godzilla 2014, and the introduction to the Legendaries Monsterverse. And here's Godzilla in the back. 4K, Blu-ray, and a digital code. And here's the full image of Godzilla in smoke. Alright, number 28, Kubo and the Two Strings by Laika. Now, I never seen this movie before, but I did order this 4K Blu-ray because I want it. And I also wanted to support the studio. The back looks beautiful. Also has this little booklet. And a beautiful shade of night sky. Number 29, Season 4 of Rick and Morty. And this is the first steelbook for a TV show that I got. Looks pretty appetizing. Just the Blu-ray and the digital copy, which no one would want. Hell, I don't want it either. Probably expired. And here is the full image from the Season 4 premiere. My favorite quote, and I'm pretty sure it's everyone's favorite quote. Your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. Next up, Groundhog Day. Here's the front. Title card on the side. And the groundhog in the back. And here's the full image. All right. Next one. A Quiet Place Part 2. And we're going to have to keep silent again. Here's the back. The forest looking like sound waves. Oh. All right, here's my 33rd steelbook, Dune Part 1 by Denis Villeneuve. This is actually my first ever glow-in-the-dark steelbook, Walmart exclusive. So here's the front. The House Atreides insignia. And here's Paul. The spice must flow. All right, here's my number 34. Perfect Blue by Satoshi Kon. I never seen this film either, but someday I'll get a chance to see it. Here's the front. And the back. But I bet the fame was worth it. Spoiler alert, it's not. This is from the back of the steelbook. And there's no images around either. So that's it. Here's my 35th steelbook, Paprika. Here's the front. Side. Here's the back. And here it is, the full image. Again, I'd never seen this film before, but someday I will have the chance to see it. Here's my 36th steelbook, H.P. Lovecraft's Color Out of Space. Okay, I did see this movie when I rented it on Blu-ray, and I gotta tell you, that movie was bonkers. But it is an H.P. Lovecraft cosmic horror, so what did I expect? Here's the front, and here's the meteor that caused all of this, all the madness. And here's the full image of Nick Cage trapped in the middle of the forest with an unknown. Yeah. I would definitely go insane if I'm trapped in there. Number 37, Hell or High Water. This one also has a plastic covering. The front, also in the back. Here is the front. Back. And here's a full image of the desert. I'm pretty sure the cars are buried deep. Here's my 38th, the Super Mario Brothers movie. Here's a mushroom on the front side. There's the title card on the side. And here's the back of it. And here's the Mushroom Kingdom. Koopas, Goombas, whatever those things are. Bet you all remember that. All right. This next one is the big one. Numbers 39 through 42, the John Wick quadrilogy. This right here is this Russian book, because it is all in Russian. I don't know how to speak Russian at all, so to all my Russian viewers, sorry. And here are the 3 steelbooks. And here are the 2 pictures, John Wick and Daisy before Theon Greyjoy. And here's John with his late wife. Tragic. Here's chapter 4 with a slipcover for the front and back. Boy. Give me a sec. Here's the blue one for the first John Wick. The front. The back. And here's John Wick trying to shoot Theon Greyjoy at a nightclub. That bastard. The red one is chapter 2. Here's the front, back, And here it is, the full image. All right. Here's the third steelbook. John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum, the magenta one. Here's the front. The back. And here's the full image of John Wick and his new dog. Or, no, wait, that's one of Halle Berry's dogs. My mistake. Finally, Chapter 4. John Wick loading his gun. And here's Kane. And here's a amazing image of John Wick fighting against Kane. Man, this steelbook collection for John Wick is amazing. But if they made a stash book again, but this time with 4 movies in it, I guess I'm gonna have to sell this and even this to get a new one. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to make an update video on this someday. If Hollywood will. Alright, my 43rd film, Event Horizon. Now, I never seen this movie, but I hope one day I'll get to watch it. Here's the plastic covering for the front and back, which is the space station. As I take this plastic out, oop, got the Blu-ray and the 4K. Here is the full image. I wonder what that astronaut is looking at. Here's my 44th film, Pokemon Detective Pikachu. I remember one time when it's been seen in theaters, I was actually excited to watch it. And here's Pikachu with a detective hat and bent, unfortunately. As usual, the discs. And here's a full image. Here's my 45th film, Saw X. Actually, I actually wanted to see this in theaters last year, but I never had the chance to watch it, so that was actually my fault. Here's the front and the back for the with the plastic. And here it is. Bunch of bodies making it look like Billy the Puppet. And the X. Roman numeral 10. Seriously, these steelbooks always have these digital codes. I don't even want them anyways. Huh. Guess these eyeballs are the discs. Or the discs are like eyeballs. And there are the eyeballs. Oh god. And plus this movie takes place in Mexico, and John Kramer is the protagonist in this movie, which is new to me. And of course, like any other country, Mexico has scammers. I mean, every country has scammers, and Mexico is one of them. My 46th film, Bruce Lee, Enter the Dragon. Man, I remember watching this movie on TV, which is on Channel 44, Telemundo, in the Chicago area. It's in Spanish, I know, but still. Me and my father always watch it if it's going to be on Telemundo. Here's the back. I mean, seriously, who cares about the codes? Yeah. There's only the Blu-ray. And here's Bruce Lee, all scarred up, looking for the main mob boss. Here's my 47th steelbook, Season 6 of Rick and Morty. Here is the front and the back. And the paper with episodes and special features, the Blu-ray, and Jesus, the Smith family doesn't look good right now. I wonder what happened to them. Well, I haven't finished season 5 because I was dealing with work and stuff. And I haven't even started season 6 because I like I said, I didn't finish season 5. But I'm not going to watch season 7 because, well, you know why. And finally, my last steelbook, Mortal Kombat from 2021. I didn't even see it in theaters, but I don't know if it's actually going to be good or not. So I decided to buy this steelbook. And here's Scorpion. And when you flip it, Sub-Zero. Interesting idea, by the way. Oh. And here's Liu Kang and Kung Lao. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video about my steelbook collection so far. So tell me, how many steelbooks do you guys have? And what's your favorite one? And what is your very first ever steelbook you ever bought? Like I said, Alita Battle Angel, my very first steelbook. Tell me in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See ya.